work. Good. We have quite a lot of stuff installed here. IPython we have as well. So it's a script, this IPython, and lots of things have been added here, things and whatnot. IPython, things you won't need on Windows because I think that there are many more things missing to build it. I didn't try it yet, actually. I built my documentation on Linux or OS X. But IPython is important to have. So we have some IPython exe here, and let's see what we get. It's doing something, but it's not giving us any color, and it says that readline services are not available on this platform, which means that the benefit of IPython is not there. If you import something and hit a dot, if I hit tab, I could actually tab complete members of the OS module, but it doesn't work because readline support is not there. So we have to install this separately and manually. And on our first page here, we have a few links for this. MRV on Windows. I've downloaded all the packages already, and they are supposed to work on Python 2.5. Oh, changed my folder here. Let's go just a new tab. And there we are. PyReadline we need. So let's try this first. This installer should actually be able to find our installation. Oh, Python 2.5 it has at least something. Good. And there we go. It might actually work on Python 2.6 as well. Let's see. I think it should. Okay, so now we have PyReadline. So theoretically, IPython would give us some color here, but still doesn't. So why doesn't it work? I just installed PyReadline services, and why doesn't it still work? If I tried myself, PyReadline, oh yeah, there's no tab complete, gives me a stack trace saying that ctypes is missing. Ctypes is actually kind of default module that is there on all Linux and OS X installations. But it's not on Python 2.5 on Windows for some yet unknown reason. So I just installed this myself. You can download versions for Python 2.5. Python 2.6 appears to have it included. So I did that already. And here we go. It finds the installation. Nice. And even installs it. Beautiful. So let's see whether it's able to pick it up right away. It is. Okay. So that should work now. If I now launch IPython, I have it the way it is meant to be. Wow. It's beautiful. It's in color. And now if I, for example, try tab complete, it actually works. And all the neat things that IPython is there to do, they work. All right. But we're still not there. I want to have it for Python. I want to install it for Python 2.6, but now we have everything for Python 2.5. Yeah, now comes the hack. In lib site packages, we should find everything that we've just installed. ctypes, that's important. IPython knows PyReadline. And yeah, setup tools we could install as well. But actually that's all we need here. So I just copy this. And what I also have to copy is these install pth, I believe. Perhaps the egg info, so I just go for everything. To be sure, I guess. Okay. So there's side packages. Let's just copy it in there brutally. Yeah, sure. Good. So what's missing is a few scripts that you need to launch IPython, for instance. So what's important really is that we have nose and IPython for Python 2.6. So I don't know whether this will work if you just copy it over. Never done that before. We perhaps need the scripts here. And well, you could do more easy install as well, this would work. But for now I focus on IPython. And copy it over to the right place. I think I will need to create a folder named scripts. No. That's better. And copy it in there. Okay. That's already kind of promising. And now, will IPython work? No, it didn't really work because it launched Python 2.5 as we see here. So that's not the one we want. So this XA is hard coded to use Python 2.5. Fair enough. It's okay. So we just use the script directly. So let's use the Python that we find in the root directory here, which is Python 2.6, and our IPython script. And this will launch Python 2.6, and everything is there. PyReadline support, and it's a bit like a miracle, if you ask me. It really is a miracle because it's not supposed to work, but it does. And just to be sure, I've got tab completion, and this is where you want to be to start or use MRV with the System Python interpreter. Great. So the last thing to do is to get MRV installed. So that should be easy, right? It is easy. It could be easy installed. We could use this. This is described on the first page, but we are developers. That's what we claim for now, for the demo at least, and do the Git stuff. I could use the command prompt here, but with the Git installation, you get something very beautiful. Kind of beautiful. It's very slow, sluggishly slow, but it is a bash. And I'd rather have a sluggishly slow bash than a command prompt. Okay, so for the installation, I create a new directory here to have it clean and separate. And now I can actually get a git bash here. So a new window pops open. And there we are. I should be able to just paste what I copied in here. Did I copy it properly? Yes, now it works. Good. So now Git is cloning the repository for us. It's 10 megabytes that it has to get, and as it is a virtual machine, is not that fast when it connects to the internet for some weird unknown reason.